Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the Maruyoshi HD Gyuto 240mm. This line of knives has a core steel of VG10 stainless. The heat treat rating is about 60 to 61 Rockwell on these, and the construction is a multi-layered Damascus stainless cladding over the top of that core. So you can see the core steel at the edge, and you can see the cladding there. Nicely done on both sides. This is kind of an almost mirrored finish, so you can see the lights a little shiny on there, but there's your finish on it. Nicely done blade. The weight on this is 8.2 ounces and 233 grams, so it's kind of a middleweight Gyuto 240. Blade length just slightly over 240, 9.5 inches, and the overall length is about 14.5 inches from tip to end of handle. The spine at the base is right above the heel. It's about 3.2. Focus in here. There we go. It's about 3.2, but then it tapers off pretty quick out of the gate, and then it tapers off pretty much in a continuous taper, and then real nice and thin towards the tip. This is a nice taper to the blade, nice distal taper. The heel height is just a real good all-around height for a 240 at about 48.5, so it's not short, it's not tall, it's kind of right in the middle. It's got real nice geometry on it. The black packawood handle is nicely finished and pretty tight fit and finish on these. The bolster's done really well. It's just a really nice fit and finish on this. The spine is rounded just a little bit on the corners as well as the heel area, so it's very comfortable right out of the box. Pretty much nothing you have to do but pull it out and use it. The out-of-the-box edge on these, I'd say it's about a 6 out of 10. It's got a really nicely done edge bevel that's consistent, nicely ground. It just doesn't have much tooth on it, so you could put a few swipes to a high grit stone or like an Idaho fine ceramic rod and you'd be ready to go. So these are really nicely done right out of the box. The thinness of the blade, these are pretty thin blades. You can catch that there. They're pretty thin at the edge. These are nicely performing knives. The 240, as you might expect, has a longer flat spot than the 210, so you've got a nice flat spot towards the back third of the blade, then a gentle sweep into the tip. Just a good all-around profile, not super flat, not super curvy with a lot of belly, so it's just a good all-around knife for some multiple styles and techniques of rock chopping, glide cutting, push cutting. Just a really good all-around blade. These are really good performers. I did take this one in the Santoku and the 210 and put them to some products, and they do really nicely. They're nicely done knives. Great fit and finish. Got some kanji there. Nice looking kanji right on the blade. So good performance on this line of knives. So there you have the Maruyoshi HD Gyuto 240mm. We hear the helicopter come by.